Mindfulness. It's a word we hear everywhere, in wellness circles, therapy rooms, even corporate offices. But behind the buzzword is something much deeper, much more powerful. Mindfulness isn't just about sitting still or breathing slowly. It's about training your brain to live differently, to respond instead of react, to soften in the face of chaos. And the most incredible part? This practice doesn't just change how you feel. It physically reshapes your brain. In this video, we're going to explore how and why mindfulness might be one of the most powerful things you can ever learn. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment, on purpose and without judgment. That means noticing your breath, your thoughts, your surroundings, not to control them, but to witness them. It sounds simple, but it goes against everything our modern minds are trained to do. We live in a world that teaches us to multitask, to rush, to numb. Mindfulness invites us to do the opposite, to slow down, to feel, to be. And with consistent practice, this isn't just something that feels good. It's something that restructures your brain's most vital pathways. Let's get into what actually happens in your brain when you practice mindfulness. Over time, research shows that mindfulness physically changes the structure and function of key brain regions. The amygdala, your brain's fear and stress center, actually shrinks. That means you become less reactive, less anxious, and less ruled by emotional overwhelm. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, focus, and emotional regulation, becomes thicker and more active. You don't just feel calmer, you become calmer. The hippocampus, which supports learning and memory, grows stronger, improving not just how you feel, but how you think and remember. And perhaps most fascinating, mindfulness enhances connectivity between brain regions, allowing you to respond with greater awareness rather than knee-jerk reactions. This is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to change in response to experience. Mindfulness becomes the experience that reshapes you. So, what do these brain changes mean for you in life? It means when someone cuts you off in traffic, you pause instead of snapping. When anxiety flares up, you breathe through it instead of spiraling. When your child cries or your partner disappoints you or life doesn't go your way, you access a steadiness that used to feel impossible. Mindfulness helps you interrupt the story in your head and drop into the truth of the moment. That's not just emotional wisdom. That's neurological transformation. You're not forcing calm. You're becoming the kind of person who naturally lives there. You might be wondering, how long does it take for mindfulness to change your brain? Studies show that just 8 weeks of consistent practice, as little as 10-20 minutes a day, can lead to visible, measurable changes in brain structure. That's less time than a season of your favorite show. It doesn't require a retreat in the mountains. It requires coming home to yourself for a few quiet minutes every day. The effects build. And like watering a seed, consistency, not perfection, is what creates the growth. Now let's clear up a few misconceptions. Mindfulness is not about stopping your thoughts. The brain thinks. That's what it does. Mindfulness teaches you to watch the thoughts instead of getting caught in them. It's not about being calm all the time. It's about meeting whatever you feel with compassion. You can be angry, anxious, heartbroken, and still be mindful. In fact, mindfulness gives those emotions a place to land, to soften, to move through you instead of getting stuck. It's not a cure-all, but it's a foundation. One that makes everything else, therapy, relationships, healing, more effective. If traditional meditation isn't your thing, good news. Mindfulness can be practiced in many ways. Here are a few. 1. Mindful walking. Feel the ground under your feet. Notice the air, watch how your body moves. 2. Mindful eating. Slow down, chew, taste. Notice your body's response to nourishment. 3. Body scan. Close your eyes and bring gentle attention to each part of your body, from toes to head. 4. Art or movement. Paint, knit, stretch, with full attention. Let the activity become your meditation. 5. Breath awareness. One hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe and feel. That's enough. The key isn't what you do, it's how you do it. With presence, with patience, with permission to just be. Mindfulness is more than a trend. It's a tool, a discipline, a doorway into a calmer, more responsive, more conscious way of living. And the most beautiful part? It's already inside you. You don't have to buy it, earn it, or master it to begin. You just have to start. One breath, one moment, one act of awareness at a time. Over days, over weeks, over months, this simple practice can transform the very fabric of your brain, and with it, the quality of your life. Because mindfulness isn't just about finding peace. It's about remembering you were never truly disconnected from it in the first place. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Be sure to check out our other mental health education videos.